Hey guys, what's up? So this will be video number 9. Of course, in Vortex Math, 3, 6, and 9. We all know the power of 9 if you understand Vortex Math. I just wanted to start off by saying thank you guys so much for your continued support, or maybe the more accurate thing is curiosity, because a good majority of you have watched, but not too many of you have interacted, which is okay. I understand. My channel is about cognitive dissonance, but a lot of eyes are looking at me and a lot of people are running away because of their weakness of mind, weakness of heart, and weakness of trust. But I have noticed some people are starting to show up that actually have curiosity and bravery. So congratulations on you for continuing to try to figure me out, which it's commendable, seriously. Now, I want to start off by showing you something. This is probably one of the oldest things I have from my past. It is a rock that I showed interest into back when I was about 5 or 4 years old. I picked it up in Connecticut in a mall. I'm not sure the name of the store, but they were like a science interest hobby shop. I believe that the box that used to hold this rock was contained in like a gold leaf looking thing, and green and gold basically. But I believe it's supposed to be like jasper or something. It's pretty cool. I like it. But anyways, I just want to show you some items that represent me, that are like my anchor points or my keyblades, or my keychains to my keyblade. Speaking of my keyblade, here's my keyblade right now. You'll remember before it was a necklace. Well, my necklace kind of died on me, so this is my true keyblade now. Here's one of the focal points of it. It is this Tamagotchi. Now, back in my life when I was about like 9 years old, my mom got lost her memory or something due to physical damage, we believe, from my father, who physically abused her and caused some mental. I'm not sure exactly what happened. All I know is she left my younger brother, and my youngest brother Tristan, who was extremely sick with autoimmune system enteropathy that was attacking his own body, in the grocery store. And I was the one who take us to the front and stayed calm and collected and all that. But anyways, when the DCF showed up to pick us up, they took us to McDonald's to like give us something to eat and get us settled. Well, the toy I got was this Tamagotchi. So also, I got separated from my brothers, and I basically went on my own. But the weird thing was, I was kind of cool with it. I wasn't worried that I was never going to see my brothers again. I didn't cry. I just kind of enjoyed the moment, had fun, made the best of the situation. This toy kept me company. Once again, that shows my bravery and trust in life. Wouldn't you say so? That even as a 9-year-old kid, while my brothers were crying and were upset and it was traumatizing, for me it was just a Tuesday. In fact, my mom thought I liked the family more than or something because I was so well behaved and stuff, just because she felt like, I don't know, I guess she was worried why I didn't seem to mind, or thought I liked the family more because I was listening to them. The thing was, I was losing weight and doing well in school, and my mom remembered, because she was more easygoing, that I was eating unhealthy and doing it. But that was only because she allowed that to happen, whereas the other parents that were taking care of me were stricter, and I was just going with the flow. And I didn't love them. I just wanted to show that I was raised right. So that kind of blew my mom's mind, and then after that whole event, I went back to my mom. She was lax, and we had fun, and I've been in my lazy self, enjoying good food and slacking and all that. Oh, speaking of slacking, check out this. I'm the Freakazoid. The Freakazoid of today's internet. And let's go with some music, shall we? Here's my new song about me being a lazy genius and the source code. Enjoy as we talk. So anyways, got my rocks. Now here's this keychain represents my youngest brother Tristan that passed away at 5 years old. He loved Pokemon and stuff, and this used to belong to my mom's keychain, but she said I could have it, so I have a connection to my youngest brother Tristan. Now this keychain is pretty special. I'm not entirely sure where this came from. All I know is that my brother had it and I wanted it, so I took it. And it used to have like a glass bead in here. When I dropped it and it broke off, I decided to put in a bloodstone for my old poem, which is pretty badass. So the Gregorian poems that were made by Jason's, the Ring Company, back in the 1800s, for March was way different from all the others. For my poem, it goes, "For who in this world of ours, their eyes?" March 1st, I was born on March 1st. Open shall be wise. In days of peril, firm and brave. And wear a bloodstone to their grave. Speaking of bloodstone, I also have a little piece of the bigger bloodstone for my keyblade. So, yeah, pretty cool. And, got my key fob. All the other stuff's not important. That's the main focal points. So, I made a video, or I made some images I want to show you guys. So, check this out. You guys all know the Triforce. Well, look at what I figured out with the Triforce using the Guilds of Ravnica. Check it out. So, we got the Triforce of Power, is it? We got the Triforce of Wisdom, which is black and blue, which is black and blue. Black, you know, the void, secrets. And look at the Triforce of Courage, Simic, blue and green. But check out the secret Triforce, the fourth Triforce. That's all white light, right? That mixes because it's RGB color theory. White, Zorius. Don't you think that's fascinating? And notice, power is red and blue, which is purple magic. Pretty cool, right? And do you like how I had it superimposed into Pony's Legends of Magic annual? You guys should really check out this comic. It's basically showing that they talk about the multiverse concept. Starr Lord the Beard. Hey guys, do I look like Starr Lord the Bearded a bit? Kinda. Merlin. You know my beard's gonna really grow in winter. I cut my beard once a year. But right now, I only have these three because I'm still working on my grounding. And when it comes to the Triforce, my brother has the Triforce of Courage, where I don't. I'm courageous. I have all things, but I'd say that represents him more than me, Simic. But here's mine. If I was any one of these, I would be this Simic, purple magic, baby. But I do also have a bit of a dark tendency to me. And I do also have, I'm basically like the theorist with reality fracture. My specialty is the 4 colors of magic. Well, technically speaking, my specialty is all 6 colors of magic. Because I also have void magic. You know, I'm every color except green. In fact, I'll show you that. So I made some Magic the Gathering cards a while back that showed my color identity. But as you can see, I still wonder how my initiate's doing that found that piece of my staff that I broke off. See, they found the Keyblade. Oh, speaking of no name, check this out. So here's my wand right now. It's kind of all screwed up because I fell on my face first and popped off my crystal tip, which is good because I have a plan for it now. But check this out. Before I got my Star Gem, Star Sapphire, and Stitch broke off this piece. Check it out. My wand literally contains an eye, no name, and I plan on giving my eye away so that way the timeline, I can see everything. I'm going to leave this in the park along with this little gift, the crystal tip, because I don't need it anymore. These pieces have been in my life for years, but now it's time to pass on the magic to someone who deserves it. So, once again, hey, if you guys are in Rockton, maybe on Sunday I'll drop these off, hide them, put a few cards behind them to see if someone finds it, a new initiate. Hey, maybe the initiate that found that staff piece wand will also find these pieces. Who knows? Anything's possible, right? That would be pretty cool if this ends up to my initiate or my friend, my ally, my apprentice. But I guess this is technically sympathetic magic. I'm not really sure of the details. I'm kind of a self-taught wizard and artist. But yeah, my plan for my wand, see, I still keep the copper core and stuff. It's a ship of Theseus thing. But once my channel blows up, I'm going to put a silver crystal tip of iolite, which is the Twilight Stone. And then I'm going to also take off the gems on here and then reset them with a wolf head mount, a werewolf alicorn wolf head mount with that. Here, I'll show you the markup for that as well. So this is my plan of what my wand's going to look like in the future. See, pretty cool, right? What's really weird is there's a guy in Illinois that his name's like Patrick Wilson or something. There's a bench jeweler in Rockton, Illinois, not in Rockton, in Illinois, that's named Patrick. So don't you think Patrick would be the perfect person to work on my staff or work on my wand 10 cushion? Once again, here's the unrefined, but I think it'll be pretty cool. All right, guys. Let's see. I want to show you a few more images. Check out this image right here. Hey guys, you know the altar of food that's sacred, fish and bread? Over here we have hot dogs, tacos, and pizza. My holy bread is the bread of pizza, right guys? I still can't get over, in my opinion, how they said on Futurama that Star Trek will be the next religion. I really believe it's going to be My Little Pony Friendship is Magic. Because if it wasn't for Twilight Sparkle leading me to open my own heart and start my awakening back in 2012 because I decided to make a thought form of her, I would have never, I might have never opened my heart and stopped myself. So, and speaking of Twilight Sparkle, you know she is one of the most powerful egregores ever conceived. Like, think about it. If you think of an idea that has had much more impact, there have been literal people that have become professional musicians, like the Living Tombstone, that started off working on pony music. If that's not a sign that My Little Pony is a powerful idea, I don't know what is. And remember, guys, think about this. Everything's interconnected. What is the one show that can mix with anything? Seriously, there was a running joke on 4chan or on ML/MLP with the bronies that everything's ponies. I literally think everything's ponies. You know, in Homestuck, when you create the Genesis frog, the truth is there are Genesis frogs, but the actual container for everything is the Genesis Alicorn Multiverse Pony. That is also the block universe, every possible timeline, all things in paradox space. It's all interconnected. So that's what I know. It's not even what I believe. I know it to be true because I can see it. Once again, look at creative energy. Who has the most creative energy for images, for music, for anything? It's ponies, ponies, ponies. So if people's creative energy exploded around the time of MLP, then the only answer is it's the source code of reality, or part of the source code. And I'm the physical manifestation of it. Once again, this is my show. Believe what you want. I might be a bit presumptuous, but I know what I am. So, just saying. And one more image to end this by. Check it out. Here's my alicorn self. Flooding the zone with signal. I don't flood the zone with shit. And you can tell in my channel, everything's unedited in one take. So, yeah. Oh, also, guys, I'm a Dragon King. So, yeah, bye.